What's the deal with bananas? I mean, they got orange juice, you got apple juice. Where's the banana juice? Here I go!
Please stand for your problematic and bomb juice.
What's up, good people? It's your boy Timo with the dance moves.
And it's Tim, the popcorn play.
That right. And you are listening to Banana
Juice.
So thankful that you're tuning in again with your boy.
Yes, sir.
We back at it. Look, man. One of these days, we gonna stop taking these breaks without telling y'all. But it's 2020. So let's just say this was possibly the last time we gonna do this to y'all.
Like, look, y'all, we was just on a lunch break.
It's just a lunch break. Just a very long lunch break. But on that break, some milestones. Tim about to be finished in his thing. Working to get his master's degree in education. Took 2 practice tests last weekend, you know. Passed him, Johnson, Jesus' name. You know what we're talking about. How has that whole journey been? Like going back, because I as much as there's a pay increase involved in all of that, I just cannot bring myself to going back to school. I can't do it.
Let me tell you, it has been it's been a journey. It has definitely been a journey. One that I will not go back on after I'm done with this.
Right.
You know, I would rather just learn regularly and not have to pay for anything.
just get life experience.
Yeah. You know, I that's how I think. That's the way I decided to go after this, you know. But I feel like if having a master's is good enough for Bruce Leroy, then, you know, I'm
Look,
good.
I was about to say Kunta Kinte.
No.
If having a master's is good enough for Kunta Kinte, then it's good enough. He ran away, Tim. He ran away.
But they chopped off his feet. He couldn't run no more.
Yeah, man, they did chop off his feet after that. Not his feet, just his foot.
I mean, feet, foot, regardless, he can't run no more.
He can't run no more. Right. But look, y'all, we got an exciting show, kind of a new format. You know, we ain't even gonna tell y'all what it is. We just gonna go into it. But you know what? We about to go into these throwaways.
Oh, I love trash.
Okay, so this actually wasn't on our list to talk about, but I just realized I wanted to talk about it. The fact that Nate Robinson got knocked out by this YouTuber. I cannot believe just how this man walked in there, first of all, in Knicks colors, thinking that he was going to get a win. And just the height difference alone, like why would y'all put this thing together like this? Like, and he just got that sweet chin music.
Yes, he did. That was ridiculous. And then what made it funny, but also kind of tragic, was the next day. What was it? What's his name? Luke Paul or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. I think it's either Luke or Logan. It's one of them.
Yeah. The next day he's on Instagram wearing a Nate Robinson Knicks jersey.
I mean, if you trolling, that's how you troll. But look,
I mean, but my thing is, what Nate Robinson gonna do? Beat him up?
Got him. What you gonna do?
Like, we saw how that went.
Yeah. But to know that what has come of this fight is now Floyd Mayweather is going to fight this Paul dude.
What?
what I have to figure out what his name is. Is it Logan Paul? Is it?
I think it is Logan Paul. That sounds right.
Sure. It's Jake Paul.
Jake
That
Paul.
was a burp. Yeah, it's Jake Paul. I think Logan is his brother.
Ah, okay.
So my thing is Floyd Mayweather, one of the greatest boxers in his time. Why are you fighting this amateur? Like you're coming out to fight this amateur because he knocked out Nate Robinson? Like is that
Nate
the
Robinson
thing?
wasn't even a boxer.
Right. Like he wasn't even, this YouTuber ain't a boxer. I think the last person he fought was another celebrity. Like it was like he's only fought celebrities. So I think it's just like a promotional thing.
Right. And my thing is this. Floyd Mayweather, you're not even a basketball player. You're not even on the Knicks team. So it's like, why are you coming to his aid? He's like,
right.
No, man, you knocked out Nate Robinson. Now I gotta come.
Because they both little.
He needs some milk.
He hit up Tory Lanez. You
Jordan.
got this or you want me to get this? Tory Lanez like, man, I already knocked out 1 6 footer. I'm in trouble for the last 6 footer I knocked out. You take this one. You take this one.
And that's like Michael Jordan coming out and beating up whoever knocked out Roy Jones Jr. when he was pointing to his
he had on Jordan shorts. He has the brand.
No,
I gotta come back to you.
Nah, I gotta mess you up now.
Gotta mess you up.
Oh, what?
But that's the other part about it. Like there were multiple fights that day, Floyd. It was Jake Paul and Nate Robinson, but then it was also Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. Two other, like retired boxers. Granted, they in their 50s, maybe their 60s. I don't know.
He ain't trying to fight no real boxers.
That's my thing. Look, Mike looked good in that fight. I wouldn't be wanting to fight him either. And they called that John a draw. I'm like, nah, buddy. Mike Tyson tore that dude up. Roy Jones looked winded. He looked winded. But I'm like, I would rather see Floyd Mayweather against Mike Tyson. That jump would be hilarious to watch.
Oh yeah.
Like that's my thing. Like, pick on somebody your own caliber.
Right.
Like both of y'all boxers, he old.
But that old celebrity boxers, like, stop trying to get in the ring with that.
Yes. Like
who you gonna fight next? Screech?
Maybe.
Like, come on now. Don't do it.
You ain't about to be saved by this bill. Money Mayweather time.
Like, if you done turned down title fights, but you a big fight with YouTubers?
Like, what is up with him and fighting these non-boxers? Because I forgot this dude's name already, but the MMA fighter. I can't believe I forgot his name.
McGregor.
Yes, McGregor. Conor McGregor. So that was your fight. You fight him. He's not a boxer, a very good fighter at what he does, but it's like not a boxer. You beat him, and now you're going after Jake Paul. I'd be looking at Floyd Mayweather real suspect at this time.
Like, man, just stay retired. Like, stop. Just stop it.
Don't do it. Don't do it at all. It's not worth it. Speaking of somebody who needs to stop it, Donald Trump. I had to look back up because Donald Trump took his case to the Supreme Court. Mind you, the Supreme Court has more conservative or Republican justices now than the Democrats. So if all of the Republican Supreme Court justices are on Trump's side, this should pass. This should work. Nope.
Didn't happen.
They threw it out. Throw it away. And he is big bad about it. So basically, they are trying to overturn the decision from the election, when everyone voted.
Yeah.
And say that Joe Biden's not the president, Donald Trump is the president. And they got 126, I think, maybe, or at least over 100 and 120 something House Republicans to sign off on this, trying to overturn what the American people voted for.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And like just seeing like all of them saying like they're disappointed in the Supreme Court. I'm like, for what? For actually making it like known that people's votes count. Like,
yeah, like I don't.
You disappointed in them for that. Donald
Right.
Trump, like, I'm so disappointed in the Supreme Court. They didn't even have sour cream. And anything Supreme, it comes with sour cream, tomatoes. They don't even have it. So they're not even the real Supreme Court. I'm not taking their word for it.
And I mean, he did tweet. He said, the Supreme Court really let us down. No wisdom, no courage. Us? They didn't let us. They didn't let us down.
Like, no, sir. No, sir. I'm not disappointed with what they said.
No. They
I'm good.
You down. You can drop that S out of that, my guy. They let you down.
Talking like the guy from Iceland on D2. You let down yourself.
you let down yourself. Let's go shake their hands.
That's what needs to happen.
It really does. Because here's the funny thing about all of this. So we had it where when Trump won the first time, everyone was doing not my president, not my president. And Republicans were mad about that. They were like, look, He won the election. He won the Electoral College. That's what matters. Like, if it's not your president, then you can get out of America. And how the tides have turned.
Like, oh yeah. Like even like they did this stuff with Obama though.
Yeah.
Like they did it with Obama. It was like, it's not my president. I'm moving. I'm leaving. And the funny thing about it is now when people found out that Biden won, like them saying I'm moving to New Mexico.
Bruh.
like
I feel like you don't know.
You're missing something, and that something is a map. Because
it's like can somebody tell no. I want to see how this plays. I want to see how this plays out. Like,
also, what New Mexico blue? Or is that Nevada? That's Nevada. I don't know.
I don't even know that. But I just like my thing is where you're like, I'm leaving, and you are coming from a red state. You're like, I'm going to another state that's within the United States of America. Just because it has Mexico in it doesn't mean. And then here's the kicker. Like, you're the same person that's like trying to keep illegals out.
Yeah.
But now you talking about you finna go to another state because you don't like who the president is. Like you trying to leave the country.
So it's like,
first of all, because you don't know what's outside the country.
Right. Just maybe. Well, if Texas has their way, it will be a different country, I guess, because look, a guy named Alan West from Texas wrote a response to all of this, the decision, basically saying that what he would like to do is to get the other states that voted for Trump to be the president to form a new union.
I'm sorry, what?
A new union of states that will abide by the Constitution. Now, democracy is in the Constitution, right? I don't know. I don't teach government, like I don't know how that works for real. I'm saying that, but like it's so like what the Constitution that says we vote and whoever wins the election is the president. What are y'all gonna do? Trump just gonna be president over y'all's United States? Because if that was an option, we really should have done that early. And
I mean, no, because we would have to move.
Because Tennessee definitely would have been in that number. But now, not Memphis. Look, Memphis is his own thing. Memphis is his own state.
This the whole thing, though. Like, this is what was said. The actual cities that you would want to visit in the different states were all blue.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Nashville was blue.
I hate Nashville.
Memphis is blue.
Memphis is great. I really do. I just hate Nashville. I don't like Nashville. That's why I was like, I don't even claim Tennessee. I claim Memphis. Memphis is his own thing. Where you from? I'm from North Memphis, Memphis. I'm from Midtown, Memphis. Cordova, Memphis. Ain't no Tennessee. It's Memphis. Memphis. Nothing but Memphis. Everywhere you go is Memphis. Memphis, Tennessee, the beautiful land in the world.
Sound like Lonzo Ball.
It's my favorite. That's my favorite clip.
Never lose.
Never lose. Never lost. Never lost. But even though Trump did. But while
Tennessee.
Always Memphis. But while this president is trying to fight the election results, we have 3 presidents who are in the fight for getting people comfortable about taking this COVID vaccine. So the FDA just approved, when we recorded, they just approved the COVID vaccine, and some people are going to start getting it. It's a pecking order to who gets this vaccine. But earlier last week, it came out that Barack Obama, George W. Bush, and Bill Clinton were all volunteering to take the vaccine on live TV to ease people's concerns. Okay, a couple of things about that. Number one, you all are former presidents of the United States. You're presidents. So of course they ain't about to kill you on national TV. You know what I mean? Like you have, we saw with Trump when he got COVID and the type of response that they got, and he even said himself that he got a lot of experimental drugs that hadn't been approved yet. Like, you have access to a certain level of healthcare that everyday Americans do not have. And especially when you're talking about being Black in America and the climate that we're just now coming out of, where, you got the MAGA people going super hard, not coming out of, we still basically in it, but and Trump's still in charge right now. It's like you can't blame people for being a little leery, like, all right, there's something that, like, I don't care if you get your shot right in front of me. It's still some things that I'm not going to trust about that. I get people feeling that way. And in this instance, it's weird that they thought that this would ease people's minds because we've all seen that movie where everyone's sipping champagne, but it's only poison in one glass. You know what I mean? So I can sip with confidence knowing ain't no poison in my glass, or if there is, I got the antidote and I can take that judge. And so I absolutely get people being a little leery about getting this vaccine and even wanting to wait a little ways to see the different side effects, and also to see if one comes out a little later. Because one thing I read about this first round of vaccines is that it's going to be one of those things where you possibly have to take it like every 3 months or something like that, or like it's going. But then maybe
I thought it was like 2 injections.
Yes, 2 injections. That's what it is. It's 2 injections. I'm waiting for that 1 injection. Let me get to one. When you get that jump boiled down to just 1 injection, I'll take that. That's the one. Now, it's not a knock against folk who want to take it, because those people are doing us a favor. It's just like serving in the armed forces. I have much respect for the people who do it. I just can't be the one. You know what I mean? Like I have respect for those who are willing to be on the front lines. Nothing but respect for them and what they do. And really, if you taking this vaccine first, it's essentially the same thing. You are going before me, so I can make sure that I'm safe when it's time for me to take it. But in this instance, I feel like you got to check your privilege. Even you, Obama, like you have presidential privilege to where you ain't getting the same stuff we getting. Or at least it's hard to make the common man think that I'm going to be getting the same thing the president getting.
Yeah, I think that's where everybody is like everybody who is like leery about taking it, like that's the mindset. Like you got some kind of stat. I'm just Joe Smo. Like people don't know me like that. Like I'm not internationally known.
But you know to rock a microphone.
Right. It's like I can't just go out there and buy a PS5 like no problem.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's where a lot of people are having that concern, because it's like, even when Trump came out and was like, yeah, I feel better than I did. Like, it was like, first of all, you're the president of the United States.
Yeah.
So the treatment that they're gonna give you, like, yeah, but you also think about it as like, okay, so if you got this treatment, like, what's happening with all these other people that are like that have been dying or are dying because of it? Like, why is it only available to you? And like these people, like the cases are still rising and people are still dying. Like,
right. And so Herman Cain died. He's a politician. He didn't get that same treatment. He like where was that when he was dying? Y'all just all of a sudden cooked this junk up because
and so
Trump was coming.
And so like stuff like that happening does make people leery, because it's like, hold on, like how are you, like you're cured from it now, like you got this good treatment, and then like 2 or 3 days, like you better, like you great. But like people I know like have been dealing with it, and I'm constantly like seeing on the news like the death toll going up.
Yeah.
Like, so like how is it that you getting this and like these other people aren't getting it, that are in the hospital for it and have been there like before you even came to the hospital? Right. So it's one of those things where now it's like, oh, okay, so now there's a vaccine out, and you want people to like feel good about taking it. It's just one of those things. Like I get it. Like I don't know. It is scary to think about, but at the same time, like I see like where the people who are taking it and are doing well. Like I know it was like a few people that weren't like known that were like going from door to door and just letting people know like, hey, like I took the vaccine and it's good, or I'm like I just took the second part of it. So
Yeah, but I'm like,
I mean, it's one of those things where you just gonna have to choose. Like,
and here's the thing: they aren't doing much to help their case because Walmart announced that they're going to administer the COVID-19 vaccine in like over 5,000 of their pharmacies. Now, listen, you can't make me believe that the same vaccine that these presidents are getting are going to be in Walmart stores. You can't make me believe it. Like, I don't care who.
That'll be getting sell Shaqs at Foot Lockers. Right. Shaqs are only at Walmart.
So my thing is like, if I get it, I'm definitely not getting it at no Walmart.
I got to say that they know my brother.
No. Have you seen the type of people who walk through Walmart on an everyday basis? They ain't giving them people no high quality vaccines. It
leaves you leery. So I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
But you know what I do know? God got a sense of humor because when I found out Rudy Giuliani it caught COVID, I literally said, like, God, you just up there cutting up, man. You just up there cutting up. This is making up for that Kevin Hart special because you are a trip guy. You really you hit these folk with these jokes, man. Heavy.
So I thought it was funny because, like, the past few times you saw him maskless, people close to him.
Yep.
He coughing. Farted in the other girl's general vicinity. Like, I fought in your general vicinity.
That was so funny. Like, dude, we heard that. We heard you fart. But he kept going like a G. He just kept on talking like, bruh, that fart was loud.
It's like it don't matter how loud you talk. Like, we heard that fart.
We heard that fart, my guy. We heard that part.
And then the girl's reaction to it. Like, and so now, like, if she got COVID, where it came from?
We know how it spreads. It's in the farts. It's in the farts, everybody. COVID's in the farts. Don't let nobody with COVID fart around you. You just walking around, somebody fart like, They got me. They got me.
Fart's just gonna be like gunshots. Like, he was loaded. You're supposed to check your butthole at the door.
You just walking in the hood, just chilling with your friends. A dude pull up with the pajamas where you unbutton the flaps for the butt, but they're just out. You like, Ricky! They got me. They got me. They got me. They got me.
That's gonna suck though. You stink and you got COVID. Like, dang.
I'm sorry, I'm still just tripping off of the possibility of somebody catching COVID from a fart. We just write a new movie called They Got Me. Like, they got me. They got me. Oh no. You sitting in the elevator, somebody got their mask on. You're like, no. You look at their hand, they got like Taco Bell in their hand. Like, no. They're like, They got me. They got me.
Or you can get a pass and then let out an SBD.
Oh yeah.
They got a silencer on their gun. He's just like, they got me.
They got me. Folks just drop it like the happening. This movie gonna be like Jordan Peele meets M. Night Shyamalan. They got me. They got me. Well, Ellen DeGeneres, they got her. They got Ellen. Ellen, they got the COVID. She was dancing, and they got her.
Somebody farted while she was dancing. Oh no! Don't get got.
Don't get got. Woo, my nose running. They got me. They got me.
She got Trump.
But no, Ellen DeGeneres tested positive for COVID. She released that. It says that she's following all proper CDC guidelines and just telling people to stay healthy and stay safe. So, look, I'm not gonna lie, and this is gonna be problematic, y'all. I'm just gonna tell y'all. Tear shaking his head because I brought it up in pre-production. And at first I wasn't gonna bring it up on the show. But here it is. Look, y'all. Wouldn't it be funny? Let's just be serious. Wouldn't it be funny if gay people couldn't catch COVID? Like, I mean, it's kind of like some justice there because for so long people were calling AIDS the gay disease and all of that stuff. And so if COVID was something that only straight people would catch, oh my goodness, it would be like a scene from The Wiz. Like, can you feel a brand new day? Like, y'all mad. Was that a cough? Hope we don't. Let's stay away from y'all. But
it would make sense why all the Trump supporters didn't have it, or didn't want to wear masks.
If that was the case, like, I ain't wearing no mask. And it's just like, we know why you don't want to wear no mask. We got you. We wink. How you doing? We know why.
They do the little hat thing at the top.
We know why. we know why. You've been out there scissoring.
That's why.
You've been getting bottomed. We know why you don't need to wear no mask. This is too much. But no, I'm saying like with so much discrimination that homosexuals have gotten in America, if only straight people could catch COVID, that would be hilarious. And I would really be like, God, you are the greatest stand-up comic in the world. Because especially for like the toothless MAGA people to be like all up and on, like, we don't need no mask, you're taking away our freedom. Like, that would just be that would be hilarious. I would be like, oh, he got me. She got me. That was funny. That was funny as a fool.
People would like, dang.
Oh, you looking at that MAGA. Stand for something different now. My anus gets assassinated. Oh, my stomach. My stomach.
Raw oh, gotta move on. You gotta move on.
Oh man. Oh yeah.
I see what you did
Yeah.
If you didn't catch what he did, he substituted the Roll Tide, which is the Alabama call, with Rawhide, which is the MAGA call.
It's because yeah, that's the new MAGA call. Oh man. So Disney Plus.
Moving from Rawhide to Disney Plus. Okay. This is where we're going now.
No segues.
This is banana juice.
No segues. No segues, man. No segues. But jump straight on the new topic. No segues. No segues. I don't know why I decided to do that accent.
Come on, Chef. Come on.
Just felt like being like Tom Hanks' son, I guess. Bumbleclot. We're about to talk about the bumbleclot topics. I don't know how to do the patois and all that stuff. But Disney Plus and Marvel, gonna talk about these together, but they released some things that we should be expecting. And one of the things that they brought up was the slate of projects that are either remakes or sequels. So there's a Cheaper by the Dozen remake that has Kenya Barris and Gabrielle Union. So it's Cheaper by the Dozen, but it's black now. Called Cheaper by the Dozen-ish. Since Kenya Barris is in it. He's the one who he's the creator of Blackish, Grownish, Mixed-ish.
No, I got you.
And then whatever that mess was that was on Netflix that I was not a fan of that. And then they're going to do a Hocus Pocus 2, which could go either way. I'm
excited about it. I'm excited about Hocus Pocus 2.
I kind of am too. It's one of those movies that has a cult following, and the original was good. I just hope they understand that they have a lot to live up to when we're talking about a Hocus Pocus 2, because you do not want to come out after all this time and then Hocus Pocus 2 be slow as a fool.
Right.
You know?
Now, I mean, they do have a sequel already written out, like in book form.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess with that being said, like they would have a format to go off of.
Yeah.
So, I think that'll be good.
And so, two that are good, and then a Sister Act 3 was the other thing that was on their list. Whoopi Goldberg would be returning to act in it and produce it. But the other producer is Tyler Perry. Why?
Mary Perry.
Why, of all the people? Look, Sister Act is treasured in the Black community. You know, even Sister Act 2, we throwing the first one out of this. Sister Act 2 alone is a hood classic. There is not one person I know who is Black who cannot quote at least 5 or 6 lines from Sister Act 2.
I mean, it was cool for what it was, but it wasn't all that.
Boom, there's a line right there. There's a line right there. Sister Act 2 is one of the few instances where the sequel is better than the original. Sister Act 2, hands down, is a superior Sister Act. And so for you to outdo the first one in such a big way, like it's the difference between having a good sequel and then outdoing the original in such a way that people feel like they don't even got to watch the original. You know what I mean? Like Toy Story 2 was good. It wasn't better than Toy Story, but it was still a good Toy Story. You know what I mean? Like, so you can make like good sequels, but topping the first one is hard to do. Sister Act 2 does that. You cannot make me believe that Sister Act 3 is going to be better than Sister Act 2 or the original Sister Act now that Tyler Perry has signed on.
That meal away, girl.
I'm sorry. Like, that's like adding diarrhea on top of a hot fudge sundae. You know,
with that, I don't. No.
That to me, that's what it's like. It's like, okay, I get it. It might look like chocolate on ice cream, but it's not. And so you might be thinking,
you seen diarrhea? Diarrhea don't look like chocolate. That does not look like chocolate.
Listen, y'all know how I get. When I start off with something that just comes off the top of my head, I have to just keep going. I have to keep going until I make it make sense. This analogy was doomed from the start, but it doesn't matter. This is the type of analogy Tyler Perry deserves.
Like, I get it, but just don't say those two do not look alike. I've never mistaken diarrhea for chocolate syrup.
I mean, but you know, like when it's like just straight liquid, you know, like
it still don't look alike.
Like when you eat Taco Bell, when you eat Taco Bell and Crystals and get an eggnog shake, and that's your dinner. That's get the quesarito.
Like I get that that's
you get the chalupa.
I get that that's a recipe for diarrhea, but
you get the Crystals with cheese. You get the chili cheese fries. You get the hot wings from Crystals, and then you get the eggnog shake from Crystals. And that I think it'll be close. I think that'll be close. That'll be a close. That'll be a close look. It'll be.
No. And I'll tell you why there's a difference. Because diarrhea still has some substance to it. Tyler Perry does not.
Oh, there we go. There we go. The hot take. Yeah, my thing is, if he is solely a producer, if you keep him out of the writer's room and all he's doing is throwing money at it, okay. But I'm just telling
or
y'all,
just allowing you to film in his studio. Like
right. I just don't have any high hopes of anything that has Tyler Perry's name on it that involves acting and a script. That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
My question is, like, how are they going to bridge the gap? Because it's been so many years.
Yeah.
Like, I just, that's one of the things that, like, it's been decades.
Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. I think they were waiting on Lauryn Hill to show up. Maybe that's why it's so late. Because
this Act 3 was a Lauryn Hill concert. She just now arrived. I don't know.
I can see Sister Act 3 being like maybe Lauryn Hill's the mama this time. Maybe.
No, because that'd be a whack storyline too.
It would be.
I don't know where they would go with this. I really don't know.
Yeah,
I really don't know.
I'm interested to see, but I'm not excited to watch.
It's one of those things where you're like, I'm glad that I have a subscription to Disney Plus because I know that this movie is going to come out free to watch.
Yeah.
And I won't have to pay for it.
I don't know. They got you with Mulan. Even
No,
though Mulan is free now.
I didn't pay. I didn't pay for a Mulan.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I actually waited till it got to Redbox, and then I rented it because I had like a bunch of points for free.
Gotcha.
And so I rented it for free.
Smart.
It was actually really good though.
I saw it too. I saw it on one of them.
And now
bootleg
it's out
apps.
free on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's that waiting game, y'all. That waiting game.
You gotta wait. You gotta wait for it.
Wait for it. Unless you know it's gonna be really good.
Yeah.
And worth the money.
Yeah.
I would have paid for Hamilton.
I probably would have paid for Hamilton too. Speaking of wait for it, I'd have paid for that. I'd have paid for that. But yeah, so it's I don't know how they're gonna bridge that gap either. Music sounds different. I imagine it's basically gonna be another concert with some Kanye West Sunday Service type remixes. Yeah, and Take Me to the King mixed up, you know, and just something like that. And you know, I don't know. Gathered and tended her to the floor. I said, baby, let's go. When I told her, she said, take me to the king. I don't have much to bring. My heart's torn in pieces. This my offering, yeah. Praise the Lord, hey. Praise the Lord, hey. Praise the Lord, hey. Praise the Lord, hey.
Say your prayer. Say your prayer. Say your prayer.
Then time. Something like that. I don't know. I think it's probably gonna seem I feel like it's going to come off as corny. I feel like it is. I mean, because I do not have high hopes for this. I do not have high hopes for this. But I do have high hopes for the Marvel side of this.
Yes. Yes.
I'm so excited. So Loki is coming out, a series called Loki. If you haven't seen the trailer for that, watch it. It's out. It's cool. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm excited for it because I do like Loki as a character. And then we have kind of like a branch off of Iron Man with Ironheart. If y'all don't know, Ironheart, that is Iron Man's successor. And it's a black girl, Riri Williams. So I'm excited to see that and to see what they do with that. Star Wars has a gang of stuff coming out, but keeping it on Marvel, one of the recent updates was that Black Panther 2 is going to come out in 2022, and they are not recasting T'Challa. And so that I'm not gonna lie, I get it. I do get it, even though I wanted them to recast them so that way the storyline can go and we can see the black love with T'Challa and Storm. You know, like I was hoping that they would take it there, but it just got a lot of people questioning if they're just going, like, how they're going to handle it. If they're just going to skip straight to Shuri being the Black Panther. Or if they gon',
but I mean, even that was temporary, though.
Right, it was
and
temporary.
T'Challa ended up getting it back. So it's my thing is, I don't see how you can have Black Panther without T'Challa.
That's how I feel. And I get it. You want to honor Chadwick Boseman. Okay, I'm sure there's another way to do that. And not take the character out. I don't think that you're disrespecting Chadwick because you pick somebody else to play T'Challa. That's like saying y'all disrespected Heath Ledger because now there've been three other Jokers since him.
Right. And here's the other thing. Like, I get that Chadwick Boseman made it an iconic character, but at the same time, like, y'all didn't stop making Marvel movies because Stan Lee died.
Right.
Like, y'all are still making Marvel movies, and he's not cameoing in it.
Right.
So, like, my thing is, like, I feel like, number one, Chadwick knew that, at some point, like, it would happen, and he wouldn't be able to carry on that, that role. Like, and like, people get recasted all the time.
All the time. Iron Man. Well, Iron Man didn't, but what's his name? Is it War Hero? War Eagle? War Machine, sorry.
Now,
it was Terrence Howard first, then it was Don Cheadle.
Yes. So here's what I'm thinking. So since they said they're not recasting T'Challa, what I'm thinking is that they're still gonna have somebody in a Black Panther suit. You're just not going to see any scenes where the helmet is not on.
What I envision there being the scene like in the beginning where the helmet is not, where there's not a helmet that's not on, and it's just they kill him in the first scene. And from there, like, of course, they'll like move the mask up, and they'll probably like CGI or something, his face there, or something like that, and that'll be that on that. But I
feel like that's more disrespectful than just recasting.
You know what? It kind of is.
Like, just recast.
Yeah. But I mean, they might want to like show him like really going out in an epic battle. Then they're like, oh, they got me. They got me.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. If he wasn't going out with Killmonger doing it, then I don't see how it's going to be a more epic battle.
True. But now they did say that old boy was supposed to be in this one too, though.
My thing, like, is
Jordan, what's his Michael B. Jordan? He's supposed to be in the second one too.
Like, is he just gonna be the new Black Panther? Like, is that what it's gonna be? Like,
maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, could be, could not. We shall see.
True.
But speaking of, dang, Terrence. See, this is why people think you're insensitive to the dead.
See, if you question it right now, it's probably best.
Deebo dance, y'all. They got Deebo. They got Deebo. Deebo gone. Deebo gone. No, but real talk. RIP to Tiny Zeus Lester. He passed away at 62, which,
oh wow.
Who knew that this man was 62 years old? Look, black don't crack, because the picture that I'm looking at this man at 62, it does not look like he was 62.
I mean, but I guess that makes sense though, because we in our 30s.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I don't know why I thought he was just like 40 something. But you're right. I mean, I guess it does make sense, but iconic role is Deebo. I'm always going to know him as Deebo. Like we get this, we got a whole slang term off of his character, but like, I'm about to Deebo that, like it's 2020 taking some people. I mean, look, yes, people die every day. People die every day, but RIP to him. The girl from Baps died too.
Oh, yeah, Natalie DeSalle. Yep.
Yeah, she died, and it is crazy in these streets right now. Crazy in these streets.
Mm-hmm.
But Rudy Giuliani's still living. So is Trump.
Right.
Man. But no, prayers go out to his family, of course. Something that we thought that was dead that's getting resurrected, the Kardashians. Aww. The Kardashians have found a new home on Hulu, and they're like, woo, that was close. We almost had to get real jobs. We almost had to actually develop talent. Whoo. You Hulu. So I'm glad it's on a place where I don't watch Hulu. I know a lot of you are going to be excited to see it, but can we not just let this family ride off into the sunset? Do we have to keep bringing them back? Like, is that
Timo? You don't have a Hulu account.
I don't have a Hulu account.
You get
Our
a Hulu
brother
account?
has a Hulu account, and I have the password to it, but I don't watch it. I don't watch anything on Hulu. That is the truth. I don't watch anything on Hulu. I'm not a Hulu. I'm not a Hulu. I'm not a Hulu person. I don't know why that had me on the ropes like it did. I don't really Hulu. I do not Hulu, and I especially want Hulu for the Kardashians. That's not gonna happen. But I mean, like, just to see what other professional athletes' life they ruin, I'm good. I don't gotta watch that. I'm cool. It's just really crazy that people continue to give them work.
I really hope that you off the Kardashian, Terrence.
I
hope that you
did not watch that show.
Because I just don't want to catch you slipping. And then
just because I stay informed.
He got me.
Just because I stay informed, it doesn't mean that I watch that show. It doesn't. That's not what it means. It doesn't mean I watch the show just because I stay informed. Okay?
I got you.
Man, I'm going to the next thing. Ben and Jerry's, y'all. Ben and Jerry's is ready to stop the police violence and police brutality. Some may say that they're ready to freeze it with their new ice cream flavor to confront oppression for Black people, systemic oppression. They teamed up with Colin Kaepernick. Yeah. And let me see if I can find the flavor. It's a vegan ice cream flavor.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw it's a vegan one.
Because you know all those Black people who are vegan.
I mean, there is one that I know of famously. I'm saying famously, there's one. She's like a TikTok person.
Yeah, it's a lot. There is a growing number of vegans in the African American community. So I get that, but the fact that this is going to be like non-dairy, that's also going to be good for Black people and their stomachs.
I just think that the whole freeze thing, with, like the police thing, I was just like, it's kind of. It's like, I get what y'all doing there, but at the same time, like, yeah, you may want to reconsider that. Like, don't name it freeze.
I'm not gonna lie, this junk actually sounds good. So it's called Change the World.
Okay.
WHIRLED. Get it? Because it was a world. It's a world of stuff in it. So it is going to hit freezers in 2021. I feel like Baby D.
You know about all the snaps before they even come out.
That's what I feel like. And so they have it's caramel, non-dairy sunflower butter, interesting, fudge chips with graham crackers and chocolate cookies swirled in.
Hey,
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey,
I shall cop. I'm going to
getting that. I'm getting that.
I'm getting that like a fool.
Like, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm getting it. It just sounds real good.
Yes, and on top of that, it is for a good cause because a percentage of the proceeds. A percentage of the proceeds. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I was trying to think
You're
I like how that sounded. But a percentage of that goes towards Colin Kaepernick's organization, Know Your Rights, that teaches Black and brown children about how to deal with police interactions. And so, like, he had that shirt that had all of their rights. He had a shirt that had rights, the rights that you have when a police officer pulls you over. This was early in his thing, and I thought that was very interesting. And so, this is a big move. This is a big move, and I'm glad to see it because I like that so many companies are starting to come out unapologetically.
Yes.
In support of Black people, knowing and the Black Lives Matter movement, knowing that it might get a lot of their consumers who are on the conservative side or the extreme side of the conservative on the Republican side. They might lose those customers, but they're willing to do that to like just really take a stand. Like, no, this is something that we believe in, and we're going to support it. So, shouts out to them.
That's awesome.
Man. Yeah,
that's awesome.
But
and that's a fire flavor too.
It really is.
That sound good as heck.
It does. I can't wait.
It don't sound like offering us February for Black History Month. Like it sounds like it's a good flavor.
Yeah. That's a December ice cream. That's a December ice cream right there.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. And so and look, I'm starting this. Well, I'm on this meal plan, but Sundays are cheat days. So I'm about to start tearing that junk up on Sunday. So let's.
And it's vegan.
It's vegan. So vegan means it has to be a little healthy, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be
which
on that.
Also means that it's not dairy.
Yes.
So people who are lactose intolerant, like this would be a good thing for you.
Yes. Okay. Let me talk to my lactose intolerant people out there. Let me talk to the running butt people who listen to Banana Juice. 'Tis the season. I don't know if you like eggnog, but I love eggnog. Again, every time I get a chance, I'm going to big these folk up. The lactate eggnog is superior to any other lactose-free eggnog you can find. The junk tastes just like eggnog. It's just as creamy. It's not as thick. I'll say that. It's not as thick, but it still has a thickness to it. And that it is fire. It is fire. It's fire, so your butthole don't have to be on fire. Try it. Tell them that Banana Juice sent you, and they won't care. They're still going to ask you for all the money for the lactate.
But maybe, just maybe, they'll give us a PS5.
Right. That's what this is about, man. We trying to get the sponsorship. I'm trying to get that lactate sponsorship so I can get that PS5, that PS5 money. We got PS5 money.
We trying to get PS5s and Mighty Ducks jerseys for the whole crew.
With the hat to match.
That's what we out here trying to do, y'all. Once that happens, we know we made it.
Yeah. So those are your throwaways.
I love them because they're trash.
Okay, so we have a new segment here that's going to allow you, the listener, the viewer, if you're on YouTube, to go ahead and chime in and be a part of the show. It's called Problematic Confessions. So here, if you have a problematic confession or if you need problematic advice, you can text, call us, leave a message at 901-492-1767. That's 901-492-1767. If you want to share a problematic confession, we'll keep it confidential. We'll keep your name out of it. But if you want to email us at thisisbananajuice@gmail.com. Any problematic confessions you have or any problematic advice that you need to get. So, of course, I'm not going to just put anybody out there on Front Street. I'm going to talk about my own problematic confession. So, the other day, I had to go to a parent meeting, and I was already a little late. And when I went in, it was on the I went in on one side of the school, and it turns out it was on the other side of the school. So I had to go back to my car and then drive around to that side. Now, on the walk back, my butt started itching like a fool. I had the itchiest booty. And I was like, man, I say when stuff aggravates me that folk making my booty itch, but my booty is itching like a whole fool. It's one of those things where, when you see little kids just they on their tippy toes scratching their butt, that's what I felt like I had to do to get rid of this butt itch. And so then I just started thinking man, did I rip out some hair when I was wiping earlier? And so now the hair is growing back? Because, when the hair grows, it can itch, especially if you shave under your arms. And then I thought, did I leave one in the chamber? I was just like, did I leave one in the chamber? Because, okay, I was in Alicia's car. And so, I was in Alicia's car and she had the heated seats. And so maybe I left something solid in the chamber and that heater just started to loosen it up some. And started to defrost the defecation. And y'all, I looked around, I scratched my behind so hard, and I'm glad that nobody was looking, but it just really made me think, as a grown man, you would think that we have this whole defecation thing down. Turned out I didn't leave one in the chamber, but the fact that I had to question it is what made me reflect. I was like, why is that even an option, Terrence? That when you're done, you get up. I'm never in a rush to get off the toilet. When I use it, I'm at home because I'm not a savage. I don't use public toilets. And so I was just sitting there man, why is my butt itching so much? And maybe it is that when you get aggravated by something, your booty actually itches. That was the problematic confession. I figured I'd start off with something light, So as we go into this, you'll definitely learn a lot more about us. I got a lot of hot takes, a lot that we have not shared on this show before. But as me, Tim, and even BK get in on this, and the people get in on this, I'm excited to see where this goes. So, of course, once again, hit you with that number, 901-492-1767, 901-492-1767, or email us at thisisbananajuice.com. But now, Tim, tell the people who has the juice this week.
All right. So the juice this week actually goes out to a Secret Santa of Canton, Mississippi.
Okay.
So this Secret Santa paid for over 300 layaway tickets at Walmart in Canton, Mississippi. The anonymous donor approached the store manager and offered to fully pay for every layaway ticket to spread the Christmas spirit. And it's unknown how much he spent, but it was a sizable amount to ensure that all of his neighbors had holiday cheer and that it was the most wonderful time of year for them. Y'all see the puns I put in there?
I see it.
So, but no, this was an amazing thing. I think that was awesome. It's definitely one of those. It reminds me of the pay it forward thing that people would do, like even being in like drive-throughs at restaurants or like regular shopping things. But like this was an awesome thing. So I just want to say kudos to you, whoever you are. So Secret Santa of Canton.
You got the juice now, man.
And now, what you've been waiting for, this entire show, yo, problematic top 5. Oh, man, it feels good to be back with that chat. So, this week, we decided that we were going to talk about the top 5 boxing matches we want to see in 2020, because we're trying to end 2020 off with a bang. And after seeing Nate Robinson eat that mat like he did, it just made us thirsty for more havoc in the ring. So let's go right now. Let's get it. Number 5. We have Emma Mackey and Margot Robbie. Now look, I don't know how good of a fight this is going to be. I'm just really tired of getting the two people confused, and the loser has to change their face. The loser has to change their
match.
Yeah,
the face-off match.
The face-off match. They will face off, literally. We're gonna cut off their faces. They're gonna fight, and the winner gets to put their face back on. The loser got to get a whole new face. They got to get John Travolta's face. I don't know, but man, and the fact is, we were like searching to see who, like we found 2 other people who look just like these folks.
It was so many.
Jamie Presley, you next, girl, and another girl. I don't remember her name, but
I can't remember either.
But
she was on Ready or Not, the babysitter, and I think Bill and Ted's Face the Music.
Maybe, well, she gonna have to face another face if she loses. This is a tournament. We putting all 4 of them in there. They battling it out. Let's go.
Fatal 4-way.
Fatal 4-way. Fatal 4-way face off. There we go. Say that 7 times. Fatal 4-way face off. Fatal 4-way face off. Fatal.
Yeah, messed up.
I messed up. Ooh, number 4. Tyler Perry versus Nicholas Sparks. Now, y'all know how I feel about Tyler Perry. But what you do not know is how much I absolutely hate Nicholas Sparks and his sad, sorry movies. If you like Nicholas Sparks, that's good for you, you sorry sap. But the plot is the same. Somebody gets sick, somebody dies, they done fall in love, and then somebody dies or whatever, and then it's just sad. The Notebook, I don't like that movie. I hate the ending. It's stupid. There was another one. I forgot. It's so many of his movies that just make me mad. I get so upset by them. But like, they have to fight it out. There can only be one person producing the same script over and over and over again. Tyler Perry versus Nicholas Sparks. The loser got to throw away their typewriter forever. That's how it goes. Throw away your laptops, throw away your notepads. All you get is a chisel and a piece of stone. Take you forever to write anything. That's how I feel.
Old school tablet.
Yes. Old school. You got to Moses your stuff from now on. No, literally, if the Lord don't give it to you, don't write it. Tired of this.
All this stuff gonna be spaced out.
Good. That's what we need.
Be back to the old times. Did you just put out something in 2021? Like, yeah, man, the next one coming out in 2031. Like, why so long, man? I gotta write it out.
Man. Gotta write it out. Tyler Perry got hands. I don't know what to tell you. I ain't seen the first coming.
Number 3, we got the Pence Fly versus the Trump Creature. Now, the Trump Creature, which is that Venus flytrap of a wig that he got on his head.
Yo,
whatever that is, a toupee or a houpee, I don't know. But that kid, like, they gotta battle it out.
Yeah.
Because first of all, it's like somebody gotta ask them what both of them were doing on top of the other people's heads.
Let's get out of here. Get out the head. What you doing in here? Let's scat cat. Let's scat fox.
Just something that you, both of them are something that you want to swat at.
Yeah. Like, what is that on your head?
You want to swat at the thing on Trump's head because you just want to you want to say it's an accident, but you actually want to just smack him upside the head.
Right.
Again, same thing for Pence. You don't necessarily want to hurt the fly.
You just want to smack that man's head.
You just want to smack him upside the head. Like, oh, there's a fly there, man. That fly came back.
You swing at Trump's head. The Lorax come up when you swing at Trump's head. Like, whoa, what you doing? Like, that's what you want. That's what you want. Dang.
Like,
let it die. Let it shrivel up and die. How we feel about that presidency? Let it die. Let it shrivel. I'm gonna start singing that to everybody who like bringing up old stuff. Like, guys, the Democrats are stealing the election. How come Trump was leading at one point and then he wasn't leading again as they kept counting? Let it die, let it shrivel up and die.
My thing is, if anytime you bring that up, like how was he leading at one point and then towards the end of the election, like he lost? First of all, have you seen any sport in the game? Like I mean, of course, someone's always winning in the beginning, and they can lose at the end. It's about numbers. It's points.
That's called counting. When you count, numbers normally go up. Just say it.
No, they were winning in the beginning. No, I don't accept that they lost at the end.
Yeah, no.
The numbers don't count. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, how about this? How about if you got a lot of money, you just put it all in my bank account, and you still think that you had that same amount of money? Like, how about that? It's a numbers game.
Yeah. Either that or let it die.
Number 2, Bill Cosby and Robert Kelly.
This is the fight I would pay to see. We gotta make this happen.
Let me tell you how the fight will go. Right? Let me tell you how the fight will go. All right. R. Kelly will piss on Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby then will get pissed off and put him in the sleeper hole. His signature move called the police.
It's pudding versus piss. Let's see who wins. The winner gets the winner
versus the Sandman.
I can just see Bill Cosby walking here to Enter Sandman. Oh, to never, never land. Yo, that's a winner gets to get out of prison. I would look. That's a fight I would see. I don't think it go down like y'all think. Look,
I only got some fight in him.
Unfortunately, so did his victims.
See where this is gonna go.
Like, hey girl, want to go home with me? No. Does you will not? Dragging her out the club like a caveman.
Oh no. We gotta go to the
Bill Cosby is a monster. It's like a whole monster. We didn't even know it. I'm sorry. Just every time I think about it, I'm gonna give that just a nod and the he's that he deserves. Cause he got us, y'all. He got us. He got us. Everybody want to be like Cosby, but don't nobody want to drop the Quaaludes. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Oh man. Who? And number one. Number one. A Kardashian battle royale. That's right. They're all in the ring together. They are fighting, and the last woman standing doesn't have to find a real job. That's right. Every time somebody goes over the top of the ring, you get off the show. You got to go find a job, and you go find a ding-a-ling that don't got that don't wear a jersey. You get a ding-a-ling with debt. That's what you get when you fly over the top rope. Look, man, but hey, let some of these ratchets on Twitter tell you, man, like some of the broken ding-a-ling is the best. Who knew? Who knew? All this time I've been making money. Developing subpar ding-a-ling. I should have just stayed broke. You can knock it out when you don't have to clock out.
I guess because your attention ain't going nowhere else. You got to perfect some kind of skill.
Right. The theory is just so twisted. Because if that's the case, it wouldn't be that many homeless people.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. You got to think about it. You even like for women who are looking for it, they have to have a reason for why they need to keep you around.
True.
And so you either got to be giving them good sex or you got to have a job.
And so that's what it's going to be. Them Kardashians, they're going to get quality peen, but they're going to have to go get a job for it. Get tossed out the ring and get quality peen. It doesn't matter. We all know that Khloe Kardashian going to be the winner. She's like the Big Show of them all.
She just chokeslammed everybody.
Right. And then Caitlyn Jenner gonna come running in. And RKO.
Not this way. Not this way.
Not this way. Not this way. Oh my goodness. The carnage. Caitlyn Jenner doesn't have to get a job. All the Kardashians are getting jobs now. It is what it is. Chloe just rolling on her back. Ah! Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Oh, so that
Be watching out for that movie. Don't get got.
Yes, don't get got. Banana Juice Productions is coming. That was the problematic top 5, man. We want to thank y'all so much for rocking with us here on Banana Juice. Look, the website is under construction. As you all saw, we have a new logo. We got stuff coming your way. The USBWA is rocking. Brawl Mania, that's on YouTube right now. Make sure you go watch that. Fight of the Champions versus Champions. See who is a champion of them all. And of course, Banana Juice, we are coming at you every Wednesday, bringing that heat, bringing that funny. This is bananajuice.com, where you can also go if you want to share some problematic confessions or ask for problematic advice or whatever it is that you would like to do. Hit us up, man. Hit us up. But right now, the shop is under construction because some stuff got to go for the new to show up. So we might sell like some OG Banana Juice shirts, but the hoodies, not sure what we're doing there. We still got to talk about that. But yeah, y'all, Christmas is coming up. So get ready for that holiday episode of Banana Juice. Until next time, it's your boy Timo with the dance moves.
And it's Tim, the popcorn player.
Banana Juice.
Out.